In today's world of high-speed connection, text messaging, and social networking, we often find ourselves searching for information. There are millions of blogs on the internet. News, sports, politics, and tech. But I bring it all together for you and present it in a relentlessly unconventional fashion. My name is Zenny Abraham, and this is the Blog Report. It's time now for news. Hi everyone, the 98th ING Beta Breakers, I'm so used to saying San Francisco Examiner Beta Breakers even to this day, is tomorrow, Sunday, May 17th. And for the first time in 19 years, I'm not running it. I'm covering it as media. Now, being part of the media has some advantages, including being able to go to a cool press conference at the Hyatt Regency and eat great food and talk to the race organizers. I talked to Angela Fang about the controversy that surrounded the Beta Breakers earlier this year. Now, before I go further, you're thinking two things. First of all, you're saying, Zenny, I'm in London. What's the Beta Breakers? It's a run that is in San Francisco, California, on the west coast of the United States, that starts in downtown San Francisco near the Bay, the San Francisco Bay, and goes all the way out 7.46 miles, or 12K, to the western side of San Francisco. It ends at the Great Highway next to the Pacific Ocean, hence the Breakers, Bay to Breakers. But it's really known for its nuttiness, zaniness, and craziness. In fact, it got so out of hand that some of you may recall who normally follow my channel, I was covering the new policies that were proposed, no nudity, no drinking, no floats, for the Beta Breakers, policies that caused activists to go up in arms and led to a compromise. Again, here's Angela Fang of the race organizing group to talk about the changes to the Beta Breakers. Angela Fang, you're the race director?
Yes.
Thank you for your time. From your perspective, and considering all the controversy, are you happy with how things have turned out? What's your position?
Absolutely. I think that this year is going to be one of the best events that this 98-year-old tradition has seen. We've been actively working with the city, with participants, with the community to ensure that we're producing a safe, fun race for everyone. We take our role as the stewards of this event very seriously.
For our viewers, can you give us a synopsis of what the resolution was between the Beta Breakers organization and the community, or at least those that protested or the activists?
Yeah, we have officially, for the first time ever, allowed floats onto the race course. And in order to ensure safety of the participants and the people on the floats, we're asking that they start at the start line. We will not be allowing them to enter the course anywhere but the start. And we are actively going to be confiscating kegs and glass bottles for the safety of everyone involved.
So really the energy of the Beta Breakers is maintained, it's just a few adjustments.
Absolutely, just a few minor tweaks.
The Beta Breakers is also a serious road race, with Silas Sang challenging John Karur of Kenya, and Ethiopians challenging Kenyans. We have Dina Castor, the 2004 Olympic gold medalist, challenging Lineth Kipchuri, last year's champion from Kenya as well. In all, a accomplished set of elite athletes. Let's meet them.
Although we could spend all day talking about Dina's accomplishments, let me point out just a few. Dina's won 20 national titles, holds 8 American records, has 2 world cross-country medals, 1 Olympic medal, won 2 major marathons, has set a world record at 5K, and still manages to hang out with her 13-year-old chocolate lab. She's entered in 2009 in it, and again is our defending champion. She's been first at the Cherry Blossom 10 miler, first at Lilac Bloomsday, and the Crescent City Classic. Her lone loss of the year was the World Cross Country Championships, where she was an astonishing 4th. Lineth was on a tremendous hot streak and looking to grab the big bonus on Sunday. Lineth's countrywoman, Jane Kibbe, will run in her second Beta Breakers, looking to improve on her 3rd place finish from a year ago. Hi, Jane. Jane won the Carlsbad Half Marathon this year and was 5th at the Crescent City Classic. Jane also trains in nearby Davis, California. Joining the field up front will be Russians Maria Konovalova and Lilia Shubakova. You can wave, ladies. Maria was 5th at the Beijing Olympic 10,000 meters and has the fastest 10,000 time in the field at 30:35. Lilia was recently 3rd at the prestigious London Marathon before finishing 6th at Bloomsday. Her stunning 14:23 5,000 meter best is a still standing European record, and she was 6th in the Beijing 5K. Phenomenal. From Ethiopia, I'd like to welcome Teba Nasser and Teba Arkeso. Teba Nasser? Hi, Teba. Teba was 2nd at the Cooper River Bridge Run this year and 3rd at Cherry Blossom. Teba Arkeso, right next to her, is the 2009 Houston Marathon champion and the course record holder there. She recently finished 2nd at Bloomsday in a great duel with Linus and 9th in the blazing fast RAK half marathon earlier this year. Additionally, Teba has a world cross-country bronze medal from 2004. One of the two Team USA Minnesota athletes in the field is Katie McGregor. Katie is no stranger to winning the big race. Katie's a 3-time U.S. national champion and has been a member of 9 U.S. national teams. Katie was recently 2nd at the 15K National Championships and 4th at the Carlsbad 5,000. I'd like to personally thank Katie again for supporting the ING Run for Something Better yesterday. She was the official race starter and the unofficial hero to 1,500 kids in Golden Gate Park. Thank you very much, Katie. John Career, who won in 2007 and 2008. Welcome back, John. John's been a force in road racing since 2000, notching over an astonishing 23 wins in his career. This year, John opened his season with a 10th place finish at the World's Best 10K, and has mentioned recently that this is the race that he's been training for. I'm also excited to welcome back Gilbert Okari. Gilbert Okari is also from Kenya. Gilbert won the race in 2005 and 2006. And for those keeping score at home, again, there's your last 4 men's champions. Gilbert was recently 4th at Bloomsday and told me, quote, "I'm ready," which could be a little cause for concern for the ladies and the guys. Also from Kenya is Sammy Kitwara. Sammy has chosen Beta Breakers as his lone U.S. road race, which is a huge compliment as he's the brightest star in the 2009 road racing world. Sammy? Sammy beat the great Haile Gebrselassie at the Fortis Half Marathon and crushed the field at the World's Best 10K in Puerto Rico earlier this year. Both of his times are one of the top marks in the world. Look for Sammy to be with the leaders near the finish. Rounding out this Kenyan contingent are Silas Sang. There you are, Silas. And Linus Mayo. Silas has yet to run ING Beta Breakers, but it brings his season legs to San Francisco with a 3rd place finish at Cherry Blossom this year and 3rd place at the Azalea Trail Run. Linus is, however, a B2B vet, finishing 7th here in 2007. Linus was also 4th at the Azalea Run and 6th at Cooper River Bridge Run in 2009. Now, despite the Kenyan reign in recent years at the ING Beta Breakers 12K, John Yuda of Tanzania, where are you, John? Hi. He might be the guy to beat. John's fresh off a win at Bloomsday and is the fastest 5,000 meter runner in the field. He's run 13:03 for 5,000 meters, which is also a Tanzanian national record. He's also run 27:06, I believe, for 10,000 meters, which again is a Tanzanian national record. John was 3rd here in 2008 and 5th in 2007, so he knows the ins and the outs of the Beta Breakers course very well. Ethiopia. Ethiopia sends their best young guns to the race this year with Tilahun Regasa. Hi, guys. Leading the charge. Tilahun is 19 years old and boasts the fastest half marathon in the field, running 59:36. He's won the UCROP 10K and the Cooper River Bridge Run and is also 19. In 2009, Faisa was 2nd at Cherry Blossom and 2nd at the Crescent City Classic. More impressively, though, is his 12th place finish at the World Cross Country Championships, which is arguably the toughest race on the face of the earth. Not to be overlooked are the United States men, led by San Mateo Uber stud Peter Gilmore. Gilmer won the Surf City Half Marathon last year and has been the top American at Boston Marathon in 2006 and 2007, also the top American at the New York City Marathon in recent years. Mr. Gilmer finished 8th, 12th, and 10th at Beta Breakers over the years, and certainly a guy to look for in the late stages of the race. Katie McGregor's teammate in Minnesota is Josh Moen. Josh is fit and ready to roll. He set personal bests his last 2 times his feet have touched the track at 10,000 meters and 5,000 meters, and is the 2009 Edison 5K champ. Moen and Gilmer are joined by Mike Cyanko of Bellevue, Washington. Hi, Mike. Thanks. Mike has stepped into the limelight this last year with a runner-up finish at the Stanford Invite 10,000 meters and was 12th at the U.S. Half Marathon Championships. Justin Young of Boulder, Colorado is up near the front. Justin Young is also being the U.S. stable after his 8th place finish at the U.S. Half Marathon Championships. And it's my pleasure to announce 2 additional Californians. James Nielsen, who could not be with us today, will be running from Palo Alto, California. And Brad Poor of Davis will look to rise up in the B2B standings this year. Brad was 7th at the 2008 Austin Marathon and was a 2008 Olympic Trials qualifier in the marathon.
The course, kind of check it out, to kind of figure it out before you hit it, or you're just gonna train and just do what you do and then show up and just take it on?
I got a chance. I've been studying the course maps online for the past couple of weeks, but nothing prepared me for what I saw this morning in a course tour. The fact that a hill looks so intimidating by car is pretty impressive. I usually don't feel it until I get out there and run, but it's definitely an intimidating course. But I think the greater challenge here this weekend is the competition. And once again, they've put together a fabulous field, and I've got my work cut out for me both on the women's and the men's side to try to come out with a win here this weekend.
Follow up to that question, how do you gain intel between now and then? Just the subtle do's, don'ts, what to look out for? And I'm sure you're making mental notes, none that you'll divulge to the rest of us, but tell us about that if you would.
I think now all the work is done. I feel like my preparation coming into this was great. I got a chance to my workouts were going well, and I got a chance to give myself a competitive test a couple weeks ago in Edinburgh, Scotland, and felt wonderful coming off of the race there. And I've had a great couple of weeks of training, and so now it's just rest and relax and get ready for game day.
Lanit Shakur, why are you so good at the Beta Breakers? You're a champion. What's your secret?
The only secret for winning the race is hard training, which you normally do at home. When you are preparing for certain race, if you don't know about the race, you can ask, or if you've been running a race, you train according to the terrain of the course. So for me, I normally train hard, following my coach programs. So I think that's the only trick I've been using.
People ask, Africans and Kenyans always win. They say, why is that? That's what people say here. Why is that? Because people watching the video, they're going to say, okay, why? What's the secret? Or is there one? There is no secret, is there?
Where I normally train, that is Eldoret, that is a small town called Iten. Mm-hmm. We have many athletes, and every morning you find thousands of athletes training. So maybe because of their training, you wake up early in the morning, according to your discipline, you train hard. So when you come to race, for me, training is so hard. I find it so hard than competing in a race. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Hey, good luck in the Beta Breakers, by the way. Are you excited to be here? I know you are.
Yeah, I'm excited.
How many for you, by the way? How many Beta Breakers have you ran?
This is the second one.
Second one, okay, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And I'm happy. I want to thank the sponsors and the coordinator for inviting me. And I'm happy for the resident of this area. They are very happy and they are very welcoming. And I'm very happy. And I was hoping, last year I had an injury, and I was saying, whoa, may God help me so that I can go back again. But this time around, I'm okay, and I'm ready for the battle.
Hey Dina, you're the star here, but you're the new star. What's your strategy for this race?
I definitely don't feel like the star in an elite field like this. There's a lot of tremendously good athletes that come here year in and year out, so they have a lot of experience on this course and a lot of great accomplishments coming into this race. So it's intimidating and not to be sidelined by the course itself and the hill that breaks it up and could destroy or work with you depending on your strategies out there. So it's an exciting weekend, and I'll be interested to see how my coach and I kind of make a strategy in the next couple days as to how to race this.
Let's talk about that course for a second. What do you expect to see? Because you've heard about the craziness, but your view, I've ran 19 of those. Sometimes people think when they start off early, there's nothing coming out in front of them. But are you prepared for people jumping out just in case, or?
Oh yeah, in San Francisco you got to prepare for everything. This is
good answer.
the only city that can get away with a race like this. It's really the epitome of what the city stands for. It's amazingly diverse in this race, as well as being a huge party out there. So I'm excited to be a part of it. Excited to be part of such an elite field and such a historic and wonderful race that has a great tradition here in the city as well as across the world. So
and it's going to be fun to watch, and fun to watch you go about it with Lynn and everybody else. Hey, thanks you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Peter Gilmore, you're a race champion and a veteran of the Beta Breakers. But tell me, what is it about this road race that's so unique?
You know, it's San Francisco in a nutshell. It's all of the craziness and the fun of San Francisco. But at the elite part, the race that I got to do, it's also really cutthroat and competitive. But that's also kind of part of San Francisco. It's a town where you got to work hard to get ahead, but you also have to have another side that's a lot of fun, a lot of party.
Work hard, play hard.
Exactly. Yeah. Except for some people, they get to do Beta Breakers and the whole thing's play hard. For me, it's my job, so I got to go out there and work my butt off for half an hour or 40 minutes.
What's your best time?
I think around 35-36 minutes. And
Blazing.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll be there a little faster on Sunday.
What's your strategy?
Run as hard as I can for 7.5 miles.
Congratulations, and thanks a lot for your time.
You bet.
Jessica, this great wine was provided by?
Barefoot Wine and Bubbly, which is a proud sponsor of Beta Breakers.
Excellent. And we really enjoyed the event, right, Vern?
You betcha. When I think of Barefoot, I think of, well, you know what I think of.
Hey, Rick, you're with Big 5 Sporting Goods, right?
Yes, I am. Big 5 Sporting Goods, proud sponsor of Beta Breakers. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah.
I should have said
Are you going to run the race?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You going to run it?
As a matter of fact, no, but could be. Depends on who's chasing me.
So I'll be out there bright and early in the morning, and we'll have another series of videos to see just how all this turned out.